Recycling isn't just about the bins, it's about people. Around the world, waste is piling up faster than we can manage it. According to the World Bank, over 2 billion tons of municipal solid waste are generated globally each year, and that number is projected to increase by 70% by 2050. But behind every overflowing bin is a deeper issue: our habits, our systems, and how we think about responsibility. Today, we focus on SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and ask, how do we turn awareness into action? To ground this issue in a real-world example, we turn to Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan, where according to local environmental reports, over 400,000 tons of household waste are produced annually, with less than 15% of it being recycled. In response, a city-wide recycling initiative was launched. We spoke with Nurlan Rakhmetov, who led the project, about the challenges of turning a good system into a working solution and how public behavior played a crucial role.
Hello, my name is Nurlan Rakhmetov. I am from Kazakhstan. In 2019, I had a holding organization that implemented a project for the processing of solid household waste. The organization that I had included 3 companies that implemented this project in the capital of Kazakhstan. The first company was engaged in garbage removal from the citizens and organizations. The second company was a waste processing plant. The third company was engaged in waste disposal. These 3 companies were operating before our project, but the percentage of waste recycling was extremely low, only 5%. The main reason for such a low rate was that waste was not sorted by the citizens. Therefore, the main thing of our project was to introduce so-called separate waste collection, namely to convince citizens to sort and collect separately recyclable waste and non-recyclable waste at home, and to throw these 2 types of waste into different containers in the yard. Many households simply did not separate their garbage, because no one had ever done it. People's habits play a major role in the success of any projects that involve changing people's behavior, changing public thinking. The human essence naturally resists such complications, since they to some extent worsen the usual way of life. Therefore, if you do not manage changes, if you do not communicate with people in a timely and correct manner, do not explain the goals and benefits of the proposed changes, you can confidently say that the project will fail. Over time, the communication strategy that we and local authorities conducted led to certain results. Some of citizens began to sort waste, but it was still a small part, only 10-15% of entire population. These changes to a certain extent allowed us to increase the percentage of waste recycling from 5% to 15%, but these are still low figures. The most important thing in creating a sustainable system in the city should be to adhere to the principle of environmental friendliness in the implementation of any city projects, from the introduction of a power plant to the construction of roads and buildings. There should be harmony between the environment and new city objects and landscapes. The main word in the city should be the word green. Green technologies, green energy, green plantings in the city. Shortly, green urban.
What we've just heard highlights a deeper issue. The biggest challenge wasn't the system itself, but people's attitudes toward using it. You can build the bins, but will they be used? So we wanted to know, how do people think about recycling today? We asked a few students here on campus to share their thoughts.
Do I recycle as best as I can? Yeah. Yes.
Yes. I'd say so, yes.
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah, I do recycle quite often.
Yes, on the bigger the better. So I'll be honest, recycling day to day for you is great.
Yes, definitely. But I don't think they do it properly.
I wouldn't say I think about it, like the reasons for it too much. It seems to be quite ingrained in society. You know, you've got the black bin, the blue bin. So I guess growing up I just would get into the habit of doing it.
What you should do is demand that larger companies, institutions like this, do as much as they can to recycle. We need to work on, from a governance level, working on making sure that the waste that we do put in tips and things is already sorted as well.
They made the rules clearer, like different types of plastics.
sometimes can't be recycled, whereas everyone would just shove whatever, plastic, dirty container they have.
I don't think there's that much advertising for it. I feel like, again, it's just like something where you grow up and you just see the black bin, the blue bin. So maybe it could just be simple as like Instagram stuff, maybe on the news a bit more.